Hello everyone. Welcome back to Jikook Magic. Have you ever noticed that whenever Jimin and Jungkook appear together, they almost always end up standing side by side, on stage, during rehearsals, and even in behind-the-scenes moments, without realizing it? The two of them always seem to be drawn back to each other's side, even though there are no rules that require them to stand close together. So the question is this just a coincidence that keeps repeating? Or is there something more natural between them? In this video, we'll take a look at small moments that make Jimin and Jungkook's interactions so interesting to observe. This has become one of those subtle details that ARMY has noticed over the years. At first, it may seem like nothing more than coincidence. But when the same pattern keeps appearing in different situations, many fans start to feel that there is something very natural in the way Jimin and Jungkook interact. What makes this even more interesting is that there is no sense that their positions are arranged. In many situations, BTS members are free to move as needed. They can stand anywhere, talk to anyone, or change positions at any time. Yet somehow, Jimin and Jungkook often end up very close to each other again. Sometimes they start off in different positions, but after a few minutes, without any instructions, they end up standing side by side again. For some people, this may just be coincidence. But for fans who have followed BTS for years, this pattern feels too frequent to ignore. Their closeness is not only shown through where they stand. Their interactions are also one of the most attention-grabbing aspects. Jimin is known for being very expressive. He doesn't hesitate to show affection toward people he is close with. When he is with Jungkook, this side of him is often very clear. He is sometimes seen teasing Jungkook, fixing his clothes, pulling his sleeves, patting his shoulder, or simply smiling while saying something that makes Jungkook laugh. Everything happens so spontaneously that it feels very natural. There is no sense of it being forced or staged. In fact, because it feels so relaxed, these small moments often become fan favorites. Jungkook's reactions are just as interesting. Sometimes he just smiles slightly, sometimes he pretends to complain, and occasionally he even tries to take a few steps away. But a few seconds later, he is back beside Jimin again. These kinds of reactions often make the other members and fans laugh. At times, Jungkook responds to the teasing in his own way, smiling mischievously, giving playful looks, or making short comments that lighten the mood even more. These simple interactions show how comfortable their communication really is. Many people believe that a close relationship does not always need to be shown through big words or dramatic gestures. In fact, small habits done without thinking often reveal that two people are truly comfortable with each other. This is what fans often feel when they see Jimin and Jungkook together. There is no need for hugs or dramatic moments. Even just standing side by side, exchanging glances, laughing at small jokes, or walking in almost the same rhythm is enough to make many people smile. If you look at BTS rehearsal videos over the years, this pattern appears again and again. While the members are focused on learning choreography, they usually concentrate on their own movements. But during breaks, cameras often capture light interactions between Jimin and Jungkook. Sometimes they talk briefly and laugh. Sometimes Jimin says something and Jungkook bursts into laughter. Other times, they simply stand next to each other without saying much while waiting for the next instruction. To some people, this may look ordinary. But for fans who have followed BTS for a long time, these small details are what make the members' bond feel so warm. BTS is known for having incredible chemistry. All 7 members support each other and have gone through a long journey together. That's why close relationships within the group are not surprising. However, each pairing within the group has its own unique dynamic. In Jimin and Jungkook's dynamic, many fans see a unique balance. Jimin is often more expressive and openly affectionate, while Jungkook tends to be calmer but still responds warmly. This contrast in personality is what many people believe makes their interactions feel balanced. Over the years, they have shared countless experiences: trainee days, packed schedules, world tours, album recordings, late-night practices, variety show filming, and meeting millions of fans around the world. All of these experiences naturally build strong trust among BTS members. When two people go through so much together, small habits often develop without them realizing it. For example, automatically looking for each other in a crowd, standing close while waiting, or exchanging short comments when something happens. These habits don't always carry a special meaning, but because they happen so naturally, many people find them genuine. In recent choreography practice clips, the same pattern appears again. While other members are busy preparing their positions, cameras once again capture Jimin and Jungkook in the same area. They talk briefly, laugh a little, and then return to practice. Even though it only lasts a few seconds, the moment once again becomes a hot topic among ARMY. Many say that watching their interactions always brings a pleasant atmosphere. One reason these moments are so loved is because they are so simple. There are no scripted scenes, no long dialogues, and no attempt to attract the camera. It is this simplicity that makes it more meaningful. In the world of entertainment filled with spotlight moments, spontaneous interactions are often the easiest for fans to notice. Small smiles, quick glances, light jokes, or standing close together often become the details people remember the most. Fans are incredibly skilled at noticing small things. They can remember moments from concerts, rehearsals, live broadcasts, and BTS documentaries. When the same pattern appears again, it naturally becomes a topic of discussion. However, most of these discussions are not about creating hype. Instead, fans simply enjoy seeing the warm friendship between BTS members. After all, one of the reasons BTS is so loved is not only because of their music, but also because of the bond between the 7 members. They support each other, encourage one another, and grow together through every challenge. Jimin and Jungkook are just one example of that bond. Their chemistry over the years has made many people enjoy following their small interactions. Even when they are not speaking, just seeing them next to each other is often enough to create a warm feeling. A simple smile, a short laugh, or a brief glance can leave a lasting impression that is hard to describe in words. Not everyone sees it the same way. Some see it as coincidence, while others see it as the result of a long-standing friendship. Whatever the interpretation, one thing is undeniable: Jimin and Jungkook always manage to bring positive energy whenever they are together. Every appearance of theirs is often filled with laughter, jokes, and a light atmosphere. That's why videos featuring their interactions always receive so much attention from fans around the world. So, is this just coincidence? Or is there a closeness that keeps bringing them back side by side? Whatever the answer may be, one thing is clear: whenever Jimin and Jungkook are together, the atmosphere always feels warm and natural. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Jikook moments.